Hello there, this is SD. I hope that you are well. We're going for win number 50 today in a row. We did Mantis A earlier and absolutely crushed the game with our highest scoring run of this streak so far by some distance, I believe. Mantis C can snowball like crazy, but it is very, very vulnerable in the early game. So you have to be careful with this. Because it's a ship that's very similar to Federation C. It cannot actually target enemy weapons at the outset. These nebula jumps are quite good because nebulas, we want to fight auto ships because you just board with Lanius and smash stuff. That allows you to actually interact with weapons and shut them down. I think we'll go here, take these two nebula jumps. Once you get the second shield bubble, this ship's really strong. We'll explore the asteroid field and unfortunately take damage. Oh, I should have been running the Engie to the teleporter while I was jumping, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. We get some scrap for nothing. My Lanius will go stand in the clone bay to protect it, because as long as the clone bay stays up, I'm fine. It helps to power it. So, we made a bit of scrap there. No, I forgot to save my crew positions, so let's... I did save my... We can risk this. We have a clone bay. There's a breach somewhere. It's there. Send the Lanius to deal with that, and let's get the shield buffer upgrade. We've taken quite a lot of damage, but, I mean, normally on Mantis C you just take quite a lot of damage in combat. We haven't had an actual fight so far. We've just had events. But yeah, taking lots of damage is not unusual. Okay. This ship only ever has 2 crew. Hey look, it's a very even fight. Knock one of these down, please. Thank you. I don't want to clone my crew here because, well, there's a solar flare going on. Unfortunately, we're gonna clone him. You go over here. Yes, great. Let's clone the Mantis then. I'm pretty sure we can jump out before the solar flare goes off. The clone bay is also damage buffered, so it's even if it took a hit and had a fire set, it shouldn't burn down. So this is the kind of fight you could consider skipping. We don't know what crew they have over there, and they have drone control. The shield buffer makes it a lot safer, because this missile is a guaranteed Lido, which means even if it hits my shields, it can't take them down. But a combat drone could do quite a bit of damage. And they have hacking. You know what? Fuck it. Skip that fight. Oh. I did not realize this top part of the sector is cut off. Well, I'll take a look up here and then come back. I'm glad that this ship also, again, only has 2 crew on it. Just face tank these missiles. Our Lanius is kind of being unhelpful here. Caused their NG to run out of the room. Here I definitely can't clone, because there's too much of a risk that we take a pulsar to shields. To clone bay. There's no risk at all that we take a ion pulsar to shields, it's pretty much guaranteed. Okay, we don't see a store. I'm gonna head back down to this jump we've already visited. That means we don't have to dive, and it also means we can just spend our scrap now. And we can clone these 2. In all likelihood, the fight that we skipped, we almost certainly could have taken. Like, the odds of it being a dangerous fight are, you know, not too huge. You know, it could, in the worst case scenario, have like 3 Mantis over there, and they hack our clone bay or our shields or something. But, you know, I don't need to risk the run on that possibility, so why bother? Jump here, we then know whether or not we're getting a store in this sector. Excellent. Just board 2 people over there. I'm not bothering to train here because our crew are going to be dying repeatedly. They won't keep any of their skill. Let them kill my Lanius so that he refreshes, and then they nearly ran out of air there, but there we go. Nice! That is one of the best weapons that we could have got here. Yeah, that will allow us to pop Zoltan shields. It'll be something we can use against auto ships to back our borders up. Doesn't require any weapon upgrades. You know, a small bomb or a breach bomb would be better, but it's very, very good. Oh, I didn't mean to open that one up. You two go there and you go into weapons. I just need to do 1 point of weapon damage and then I can't take damage. Ah. I thought I could shield flash that. Anyway, now we're good. If you didn't know, I'm venting my oxygen down in order to try to redirect, basically to put oxygen on the smart targeting list to try to, which is where 25% of enemy shots get targeted on hard, if you didn't know, to try to redirect shots away from particularly shields, to try to prevent damage cascades. It's fine if I get hit in oxygen. I have a clone bay, I have an NG, I have a Lanius. I should be completely fine. I have played this shit before, had my oxygen get hit and had it go down to 0 and had them die multiple times before I could fix things. And it still doesn't matter. There is a bit of risk here, due to that small bomb. Yeah, if they had bombed my clone bay there, it would have been very, very, very bad. But they didn't. And we can win this fight before they get a chance to do that again. I think. Okay. I was not as close to winning the fight as I thought I was, but thankfully we did not have catastrophe occur. I could have also gone into that using stun bomb, heavy laser, and done a stun bomb into shields. The problem is if they have a shield buffer, that doesn't do anything. It only does 1 point of ion damage. Actually, no, I suppose since it's ion damage, it takes the shield bubble down anyway. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Okay, good. We have a free fight. Let's get them to reset my Lanius, and then I'll just win the fight using the NG and Mantis. And we'll go into this store with loads of scrap. Since this is a double board. We can afford cloaking right now. We would sell lock bomb, stun bomb, and the Mantis pheromones, and then we could buy it. I would prefer hacking, but you know, we might not get that option. Oh yeah, we also have a hull beam that we could sell if we really needed to. I don't think we quite are at a position where we could afford hacking and cloaking, but maybe we could by selling everything. Unfortunately, this place has no systems. Let's just full repair, first of all. Zone shield bypass is nice. Do I need it? We're about to go into Sector 2. It could cost me a chance at cloaking, so I think I should skip. Like currently, I could get cloaking by selling, let's see, that's 35, that's 25, so 60 gets me to it. And yeah, and then sell these 2 bombs. If I buy the bypass, I can't do that, even if I sell it back. So, no, let's not do that. To vent my oxygen again. Vent my oxygen. Vent my systems down. You know what I meant. And hey, here was a shot. Okay, it has hacking, not cloaking, but sell pheromones and sell the lock bomb. Keep these for the moment. So, now we have a way to switch enemy weapons off for time. I see no reason to take any risks if we take damage here. Let's just... We will attack the pirate. I should have let them fire that and then engage the hack. That was a misplay. Cool. This ship, probably more than almost any ship in the game, except maybe Mantis B, is just any crew is good. Even more NGs are good. Just get more bodies, and you have a 4-person teleporter that you can't use at the outset because you don't have 4 crew. I mean, none of the ships that have 4 crew teleporters do, but the other 2 either have good defensive systems or, you know, ways to interact with enemy weapons. Actually, it's mostly defensive systems. But Mantis C is just like you face tank damage until you can get some support. The more crew you have, the faster you can win fights. Gonna miss that jump down there, but I feel like if I don't miss that, I'm missing stuff up here. So I'll play the percentages in terms of trying to find another shot. And we found it. There may be no more stores for the rest of this sector, so let's take as many jumps as we can. There is an outside chance we could afford cloaking here. I think that largely means we won't be able to do it. I suppose we might get a, you know, really expensive drop as part of the double reward we're going to get for this event. I think we can afford it now. Because auto reloader is 20, hull beam is 35, stun bomb is 22, heavy laser if needed is 25, but I think we can do it without having to sell the heavy laser, which is the main thing I would want to keep. They haven't got it. What they do have, and what I want, is that ion bomb. That is good boarding support, much better boarding support than this stupid stun bomb, which I will now sell. We can't rely on there being any more stores this sector, although there could be. So let's just... Probably should have got 1 point of repair, but whatever. There is another store. I don't want you to have cloaking, you stupid bastards. Good, we dodged. Reward. we do it? So 35 plus 25 is 60, that 98, plus 20 is 118. No, we're 5 scrap short, and we would have to sell everything, which is, you know, obviously not ideal. Let's just do this. If I buy the backup battery, cloaking becomes less likely to appear at stores later, and we really don't need it right now, so let's skip that. We're a boarding ship. We've already seen on the last run, which was today for me, that the NG homeworlds, when you can have an NG and can board, are really, really good. So let's go for it. Ooh, free weapon. I'll put this here because now I can use Ion Blast plus Heavy Laser to just melt Zoltan shields. Nice. Ion bomb, switch all that off, please. Bye. Good. We have lots of missiles. We don't need to be sparing how we use them. The stun bomb, it came back. You might as well go help try to repair this breach. So, distress and then store? Yeah. Yep, we can risk this. We have a clone bay. Cool. Hooray! Sector 3 safety again. And I might as well keep the auto reloader because I can't sell it for anything here that I can afford. We can sell 10. We have fuckloads of them. We're using an ion bomb, which you don't exactly get to use many of in a fight. Even if you want to use loads of ion bombs in a fight, you typically can't because it's too expensive. It's too slow, rather. We have an NG. Use the blue option. Don't care about this store. We will attempt to get the storage cache. We could theoretically get max combat training here by punching stuff to almost broken and then letting them slowly repair it since they can never get their weapons back. But no. I won't do it. Oh. Oh, we could run double ion bombs if we want. I'm pretty happy with just running one with the stuff we have in our available to us now. We will aid the civilian ship. I think at this point we don't need to vent stuff down anymore. We have a cloak hack cycle. That stuff does not matter. Switch those off. Welcome aboard, Maxim. Well, our initial NG can now permanently remain on piloting, and we have a new boarding NG to use. Hooray! NG boarding. So, we didn't find the homeworld's quest, but who cares? We got cloaking. Buy all the fuel. Let us go slaughter slugs. How many moons? Okay, no, but it's this event which is very good, so. Come on in. We didn't even need to do that, it's fine. Finish them off. Thanks. Regrettably, we can't refresh our Lanius. No, I never saved your position. I don't need to go to that store. I mean, I could to sell the advanced FTL navigation and the second ion bomb, but the thing is, there's 2 stores guaranteed in this nebula, so let's just hit one when we have scrap. This is a guaranteed weapon drop. We will accept the challenge of the Dread Pirate. Actually, it's not a guaranteed weapon drop because I think we need to get him to surrender to do that, and we just, you know, kill things, but whatever. we'll just board them until they die. We too have ion weapons. I think by once dreaded, they mean that one person has dreaded Captain Knight at some point in his life, which is now over. Okay, there's a better store to go to. I'll take a jump before I... We're pretty much to the looking for augments kind of stage of a run, though. You know, we can get some better weapons if they're available, but we certainly don't need them this early. Oops. Oh well. Mantis, no! Vengeance! We'll take that distress beacon as well. We might be able to get a slug pilot, which would be very nice. Albeit the best event in a distress beacon in this sector has already happened. Hail the refugee ship. Sure. Okay. Well, there is certainly stuff here. Why can't I always find this store? Buying the scanners, buying the flak. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Buy that. Do this so we can run flak heavy when we want to get through Zolt shields. The stealth weapons would be nice, but like whatever, we're mostly doing boarding and it doesn't matter that much when you're boarding, as much as I enjoy that augment. Hey, just in time. Oh yeah, of course, they have a glade beam, which is a 4-hour weapon, so... Ion bombing only turns one weapon off. Okay, that's now off because the Zoltan is dead. When the Zoltan was still alive, that still wasn't switching the stupid thing off. Just... Good. Okay. I'll use that when we're up against the flagship, but not really any earlier than that. I suppose I could swap to flak and the ion bomb for boarding support, but honestly I prefer just having flak heavy. If I had 4 weapon slots, obviously I could do that more easily. Kind of annoying to do a dolphin flip there because I want my Lanius to get refreshed. Let's see if I can finagle that here. You guys run over there for a moment. There we go. Don't know why I did that. Whatever. Okay. We want to counter that, we just need to keep our crew alive. And able to keep cloning. These weapons aren't very dangerous anyway. Let's vent these idiots out. You go down there. There we go. So I'm going to dive here. I'm just trying to decide, do I dive for the guaranteed fight, or do I attempt to go past this store? I think I go to the store. I can go to exit, whatever is at this beacon, store, out. And given that we have reloader, we honestly could just run flak heavy and jettison the ion bomb, but Cool, we get a fight. Not a very dangerous fight. Just need to make sure this and this don't line up. Which it was about to do. You know what, let's buy a slug pilot. Don't really like buying crew on a boarding ship that much because it feels like a waste, but who cares? Just have the crew. We have loads of scrap. Extremely odd job collection of borders. We'll head over. Somebody's delivering a parcel. It's okay, good girl. I'm gonna head off for a moment. Okay, we're back. Oh yeah, we're at the XX. This is the dive ship we just killed. Well, we're gonna go to another slug nebula. And we will continue stomping on slugs. Okay, this is a trainer ship. I just punch their weapons down to 1, that will leave them with this basic laser. And then we get the evade training we need. We could get weapon training, but I don't actually have a permanent person for that system anyway, so I'm not bothering. We can just leave them with 1 shield and fire the heavy laser over and over again. Come on back over. Make sure I don't go into speed hack with the Lanius in the same room as my other crew, because if you do that, they will end up suffocating. This should be reasonably fast because we're not cross-training. I'm just getting these two trained on the systems they're currently standing in. Okay, training's done. Let's see if I can reset my Lanius. I definitely can now, because even if I win this fight, which I don't anyway, but even if I had won that fight, I could have just sent him to die against this guy. Get NG'd. We might as well punch these systems down and get training. You already have max training, so get punch training for others. Level 3 oxygen. Nope. Shoot it one more time. Cool, we don't even need to clone. Here, store. It's this event again. We will once again just keep this up. As long as I punch down one weapon, we're mostly safe. Actually, I need to punch down the glade beam specifically, so. Cool. So, take another fight, and then go to the store with about 200 scrap, able to buy anything we feel like. You're not in a good position to try to deal with this. Let's just run you out of there. Switch that off. Took rather a while for them to finish dying. Oh, we have multiple stores here. I don't know whether I'll go to them. It depends on whether or not I can see, other beacons that are more likely to give me scrap. I might go here, then down, and then curl back up towards it. I could buy another flak to go triple flak ones, but if I was gonna go that way, I would rather just do flak heavy one. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep the ion bomb. So let's not. Is there anything else I would want here? The explosive replicator is kind of cute, but not necessary. Let's buy these. There we go. So we took 1 damage. I was seeing if I could do it no pause style, which I can mostly do, but I was not quite there. Gonna take all these fights. If that costs me a store, I don't care too much. Oh yeah, let's do this, because I actually have 100% Cloak Evade if I do it now. Likely to upgrade my doors next, just so that if I keep getting boarded, I already have door controls. Then I just push shields until they're maxed. don't even need venting. I already killed you! Okay, well, let's kill him again. Win this duel of the mind. Switch that off. Cool. We have once again slain Captain Knights. Oh, shit. Got him. Have our Mantis oversee the repairs. Yeah, let's just take this and head up to the exit. 11. Welcome aboard, Beth. So Beth will become a boarder. I'm hoping I can find somebody to replace this Lanius, because Lanius is, while it's amusing to do the whole draining of oxygen thing, they work quite awkwardly with other types of boarders. I'd honestly just at this point switch them for a human. Okay, the doors are locked. Good. believe we are diving here. Yep. But that's fine. I'm not going to bother boarding them. More slug nebulas! We can kill Captain Knights again! Hooray! They're gonna get to cloak a second time, I think, before I get to use this ion bomb. Yeah. Okay, cool. So when it comes time to fight the flagship, we can use Flak Halberd. Assuming we get Weapon 7, which we should be able to do, considering how far ahead we are. We have 2 more sectors of long-range scanners information. Which they may both be slug sectors, because we definitely have a nebula as one of our choices next sector. I can't remember what the other option is. Do that. Oops. We didn't need it anyway. We will aid the civilian ship. We win! When they finish being deleted out of the clone venue. Welcome aboard, Jax. Okay, We have a full and rather oddball boarding crew, but human rock mantis slug. I don't think I've ever had that as a boarding team before. We will once again just keep our crew alive. This ship has little ability to hurt me anyway. Let them come back. We now can't take damage, so... Switch that off, they now won't bother to try to run there. I'm kind of leaning towards just using Flak Heavy 1 against the later flagship phases, even if I have the money to get up to Weapon 7, because thinking on it, I have an auto-reloader, these things fire really, really fast. I'll think about it. Just counter this. Level 3 cloak, we're fine. They're unlikely to use these in an effective manner. Go and punch these idiots out. Go check the store while we have money. Damn, I wish I had a 4 weapon slot set up and we could go Flak Heavy. But we don't. Yeah, screw it, get rid of this. We'll keep the ion bomb for phase 1. And otherwise swap to Flak Heavy. Have the Mantis oversee the repairs. Start taking them out. Make sure that stays off, and we win. I'm sure there were more efficient ways to do that fight, but who cares? I don't think we had to, you know, be attacking the anti-personnel drone in a drone control room in particular. And one moment. Okay, the dog has been fed. Do I have enough time to go store there? Maybe, but I'm not sure, and I don't really need stores. Just give me scrap. This ship can barely hurt me. I'll use a hacking drone anyway, just to control movement. In fact, this ship can't hurt me. I forgot I have 4 shield bubbles. So it's literally impossible for it to do anything to me. Whatever. Like I said, the hack still allows me to control the doors and makes this faster and less tedious. Didn't really need to buy that power bar. Oh well. I'll stick it in weapons later or in the teleporter when I upgrade that to level 3, which is probably my next upgrade. We'll kill these guys for fun. Oh, come on. Never mind then. Uncharted or Rebel? Let's go Uncharted. Stay in the nebulas. We have long-range scanners. We can make this work. We have an immediate store and we want to sell the Charge 2 if nothing else. We might as well go do that. Hopefully they have bypass or a backup DNA bank. They do not. They have a pre-igniter we can't afford and is not really that. I mean, it's cool with the ion bomb, but I don't want to waste 120 scrap on that. I'll just do this. down here, since we have plenty of time to get to that fight. All random hodgepodge of borders have gone forth. I think some of them might come back now. It's fine. Go board shields. I guess this is a good boarding support weapon, but it's, you know, more or less in line with an ion bomb, and we already have an ion bomb, so... Find a store, we can sell it, otherwise... No. I don't actually have... Okay, ion bombs do this annoying thing sometimes. Their firing animation is so slow that... we could have lost a bunch of crew there, which would have been annoying, but not... You sort of need that worry noise to go off before, you know, cloaking it actually causes you to cloak the stupid thing. Give me some fights. I could have been hit by that missile because I forgot that I did not have a pilot at the time, but I wasn't. We know the only possible stores are actually, that is the only possible store because we've seen the other non-nebula jump. And we've seen the the actual nebula store. So we'll spend scrap pretty aggressively. Hacking the weapons, even though this ship has really terrible weapons, but it does have a Combat 2 drone in place. We should just win this 4v4. They don't have a medical unit. This is a cloak. You're not allowed to look at me. Close your eyes. Thank you. How's my weapon training going? I can actually get max weapon training here because I can just use the Lanius to take these down. I'll just do this manually. I can't speed hack it. But I don't need to be particularly concerned about taking damage. Or about dealing it. Even if I get a volley like that, I'm not terribly likely to get into it. I suppose there I would have. No, I actually did do some damage there. Okay. I'd have expected an auto ship this late in the game to be basically impossible to damage, but without some help. At the moment, I'm just punching these systems down completely. We will eventually reach a point where they don't have enough holes to allow us to do that. If I still need more weapon training, then I can just have the Lanius stop at weapons and drones 1 and have it run around. But that's a pain in the ass, so I don't want to do that. I wish they had an extra shield bubble. Yeah, like I could let them do this and then just wait till they get one more point of repair on each, which we'd be able to tell because we could watch this. We could turn the hack off so that it wasn't half speed, and then they would sync up. Periodically turn the hack back on so I can monitor what level it was at. We're about to hit level 1 training. It's also amusing how our weapon charge bars are really distorted because the flak and the heavy ones that are very fast are on the same bar as my ion bomb, which is one of the slowest weapons in the game. So it causes them to stretch very strangely. Oh, fuck. I can't be bothered to get the rest of the training. Let's just go. Oops. I meant to warp the Lanius back, not to warp them all over. Whatever. The Lanius has no important skills that it loses by dying. We'll be going here? Yeah. Already seen that beacon in that one, so there can only be one more fight on the south side at most. Well, some of those unmarked beacons can be fights. Pirates have a tendency to sometimes turn up on those beacons. Okay, so this is going to be annoying. We'll send some of our boarders directly into the piloting. Start switching it off. It's maximum level 2 here, so they will punch it out before they get to cloak a second time, or before they can escape. Yeah, you two just work on the shields. Don't want to fire flak heavy until we're guaranteed all the shots hitting. Switch some weapons off. Switch them off in a more permanent fashion. Switch them off in an extremely permanent fashion. Hooray! 23 scrap. Try not to spend all of that in one go. Except we have no upgrades that do not require us to spend all of that in one go anymore. Those dickheads. Here we go. Let's just hold our scrap until we see this jump, because there could be a store there. Sell the Pegasus at mostly. There might be a good augment. Speaking of good augments, our long range scanners means we can take this fight without problems. Nice. There isn't. Let's max that out then. We can run these all the time. Might as well go and check that to see if there's a fight. Which there is. Take it, dive, head back. Obviously attack the black market weapons trader, that's what we're here for. Crush that. Get engines up for the dive. We don't need to try to actually fight this ship. Get the cloak as close to it can to being off cooldown, and then we'll leave. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We're going back to a beacon we've already been to, so the cloak will refresh automatically. Can I fit 2 jumps in here? Maybe, but I'm not certain. And neither of them have anything detected at it, so it's not really worth taking the risk. We're about to go into the final sector, let's not do that. Let's instead go and see whether there's any scrap we can gain at the exit. There was none. We would like a repair station just for drone parts. Let's make our way towards one of those. What are you hacking? Annoying. What? Oh my god. The people hadn't finished dying in there, so they still counted as occupying the space, even though they were dead. They just hadn't, their animation hadn't finished playing. Do that, switch that off. Let's chain ion bombs on it. They should be dead before anything of remote danger occurs. And indeed they are. Go here so that I have immediate access to 2 different repair stations in case one gets taken over. This is a not enough time event, so we need to crew kill to not get a low scrap reward, but that's not especially challenging. Get in there and finish them off. That one there seems to lead to the rest of the sector more smoothly, so... I mean, this one... Actually, nah, this one sees these. buffer, get backup battery up. The missile is the only weapon of consequence here. Oops. Killed him. A couple runs today that I've been in sort of striking distance of being able to max. Go 1, 2, 3 base. Likelihood. Attack the rebels. Doesn't do anything. We can take damage if we steal the civilian supplies. And we may not be able to get that damage back, so let's just not bother. Oh, okay. If I'd known there was a store there, I guess I should have looked at the map before the fight ended. Buy more Mantis, but who cares? Just keep using the people we've been using. No, we got taken over. I could have got more scrap. Well, we might be able to check that one out between that beacon down in the corner out. Oh, I should have sold the scanners. Should be able to get out of this without even needing to cloak, which indeed we can do. So let's go to the base. What are you hacking? That's kind of annoying. There are ways to deal with this. Ionic ways of dealing with them. We can also use the Lanius to do fun things. I'm not actually sure that will last long enough, so... Send those in deliberately so that they die and get cloned while that is still on cooldown. Let's once again let these guys die. And now we don't need to worry about it because we've just got this. You just go there and you go in there. Oh no, they do actually have extra people over there, so we do need to consider ourselves with them. On the other hand, maybe we don't. Got you down. Let you in. No. Finish punching it. There we go. They can't dodge. You guys can come back now, so that no nonsense occurs with their hack. I don't think it could, but... Why take risks? I don't have to. An alternate way of doing it there would have been to... that I was considering would have been involved basically boarding into that room with the Lanius and having it try to punch the thing down, but I think that wouldn't have worked even with the fact that he was draining oxygen, because they have a level 3 medbay that is actually quite close to that room. Ooh, we can get another fight. Be 2 runs today when we're within striking distance of maxing out. We'll keep the ion bomb here because we're going to do a non-flagship fight. But for the subsequent flagship phases, we're going to put it away and bring the flak out. I do want to use the Lanius and the Rock. So yeah, we just had a pre-igniter drop in between phases of the flagship. So we'll have these guns, I guess. For this phase, we're going to have... Oh yeah, I should also get an upgrade. I was so thrown off by the fact that we just got a free pre-igniter out of nowhere. Damage buff for my weapons again. Lanius can hold off the boarding drone until I manage to hit the drone control system. We'll have 2 boarders go into in order to make sure that we're running out with... Basically, the game determines if you try to board a 2-tile room with a 4-tile teleporter, the way the game determines who gets pushed out of the room is... There's a bunch of factors for it, but who last came out of the clone bay is actually one of the things that it uses. So by doing this, we make sure if we board directly into missiles, the Rock and the Human will be in there. We can run the Mantis and the Slug down to drones, which is good because, you know, the Rock is really slow. I don't want to be running them to drones. So let's demonstrate that here. Igniter is mostly wasted, honestly, because I'm hacking shields anyway. So that's a really, really irritating spot. It'll be helpful in the next phase when I'm trying to get rid of the Zolt Shield quickly. Good lord, with the auto reloader as well, these are so fast. You get out of there, I don't actually need my pilot. Drone surge. Yeah, once again, about 250 scrap off maxing. That's being a boarding ship and having early safety and early scanners. cannot board right out of the gate here, because we do not have bypass. Mantis has been mind controlled, we'll just punch them out of it. That seems like a light power surge. And indeed it was. We can ignore that Lanius altogether. I'm gonna hack the missiles. Try to get a 0 damage fight. Good. It looks like we've got it. So, that's 50 in a row. So, what's this 7,000 as well? No, this is actually way less. Surprised by that. The earlier one, I guess, had more ships defeated by a significant degree. But we were actually within equal sort of distance of maxing the ship out. I think this one may have had more drops. 392 in this one. Oh yeah, my last one had only 213 in drops. This one had nearly double that. So that would be one of the reasons why. One of the reasons why the early one was higher scoring, because drops do not count towards your score. So we have 6 ships left, which are Zoltan B, Zoltan C, Rock A and Rock B, Crystal B, Mantis B. 3, 2, 1, go. First click. We'll take a break from the boarding, and next time around we'll be playing Zoltan B. I hope you enjoyed the run. Bye for now.